Whatever.
Hey Playmates, how are you? It's Aerostar here. I've been playing Goddess of Victory Nikke regularly since early November, so I thought now I might be in a better place to give my opinion on this sassy mobile gacha game. So I guess it should be obvious since I did just say that I play regularly that I do like the game. But obviously not every game is perfect, so I thought I'd share with you the top 3 things on why I wouldn't recommend playing this game. And no, it doesn't have to do with the numerous skill bugs that everyone likes to mention because I found out that it actually doesn't really affect my gaming that much at the current time. So the first reason that I would not recommend this game is if you do not like to spend a lot of time on dailies. So let me tell you, like this game, the dailies are almost a chore for being an idle gacha game, especially if you want to do it right. Like the simulation room where you have to go through the 3 sectors, each with its own stages, the interception, the tribe towers, advising the Nikkes, going to the arena, any events that you would need to participate in, the outpost bulletin, although I guess for that one you just have to wait. It doesn't sound like a long laundry list if you just kind of hear it out loud, but it does take a good amount of time to get through all of those. The new liberation content thankfully overlaps with most of the dailies, which is a plus, but sometimes you get stuck with, complete sector C in the simulation tower 3 times, which then takes up a lot of time. But, overall, if you don't want to fall off the face of the grid in this game, you should be prepared to spend some time just on the dailies, which you will need to do to progress, as just relying on materials that you would get from idling in the outpost defense will not be sufficient to make significant progress in the game. Second, I would not recommend this game if you are like me and want like all the new characters fast. And by fast, I mean pretty much the first time they're out, because the gacha is relatively expensive. It's 3,000 gems for a multi-pull, which may not seem like a lot, but considering that you need gems for other features in the game, like the synchro device, buying more event tickets so you can actually farm level up materials, and the fact that you don't really get a lot of gems for completing tasks in the first place and for leveling up, etc., 3,000 gems can be quite a lot. I guess the relatively long banner periods make up for the time that it'll take to get the gems for the pulls, but it's an annoyance either way. I think in almost every single banner that I wanted to really pull for the Nikke, I did have to purchase gems to pull because I just didn't have enough before the banner ended, regardless of having played on a regular basis. So you do have to learn to be patient or learn to open up your wallet a bit more often. The third reason, kind of in line with my second point, I would not recommend this game if you are not patient. Because there's no stamina system or grind system and you're kind of limited to waiting for your outpost defense to stock up, eventually you will run into days where you will only be able to level up 1 level of 1 Nikke, or even not at all due to the lack of core dust, or that you can't even level up a skill or a piece of equipment. You can't progress to the next campaign stage or other stages in the tribe tower, etc. because you don't meet the power level requirements, and well, that's that, you just gotta wait. I think it kind of kills the momentum and interest when you're really into it and really want to progress, but you really can't do anything about it, except for maybe like stare at the screen and hope that the outpost defense will load up faster. So that definitely requires some level of patience and dedication to the game. Well, those are the reasons why I wouldn't recommend playing Nikke, or at least points that I would take into consideration when playing. Even with these issues though, there is some kind of weird attraction to the game and its story that kind of makes me want to still play. Maybe next time we can discuss why it's worth playing Nikke despite all of these challenges. I mean, what are your thoughts? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you like random gaming content, especially on mobile gacha games, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. I post every weekend. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and take care.